So if you're watching this, you might be experiencing a spontaneous Kundalini awakening, which might be quite challenging or maybe blissful for some of you. So in this video, I'm going to explain why everything feels surreal or not real after an awakening, and how you can assist the process, how you can handle this. So I myself had a Kundalini awakening 5 years ago, which completely changed my life. For the better, of course, but it was very difficult at first. And that's why I want to help you. As I went through multiple childhood traumas, the Kundalini awakening was pretty intense for me. And you might be in a similar situation. So as you wake up suddenly, you realize that the reality you are living in was always false. In the sense that you were living in your mind. In the sense that you were wearing fake masks and pretending to be someone you're not. Living in mind-made identities. And that's so confusing at first, because when you realize this, it can feel like your life was a scam or like it was fake. Because it was fake. You're just seeing the truth. And you've been so used to this life where you were just being a fake persona, that now it's very new to live life seeing through this. So sometimes with the awakening, a big chunk of the mind falls away, or you're really seeing through a profound veil of the ego. And that can provide a very big sense of relief, but also such a confusion, because now you're wondering how to live without these identities, how to live realizing that my life was a dream. It's not easy, but if you take your time and you learn to listen to yourself and follow your own impulses, things will happen naturally. The thing is, you don't need so much effort anymore. So it's not about understanding with new concepts. It's about learning to live from that place where you're not adding things on reality. You're not adding fake stories, fake narratives. And you will sooner or later realize that it's working very well like this. You don't need to be someone to do something. You don't need to be a special person to talk with someone. You just talk. You see, it's making everything simpler. So as the layers are shedding away, you might feel like the reality is breaking apart. That the foundation of your life is breaking apart, because the foundation of your life was the ego mind. It was the mental. So now you're left with this shrinking that is highly disturbing, right? But you don't have really a choice. So you have to let it happen and take refuge in your awareness and take refuge in your body. Because the truth is, if you learn to be right now in this moment, be conscious without being stuck in your mind, everything is going fine. There are no problems really. So the reality that is falling apart is only an imagined reality. It's only your imagination that stops. Does that make sense? So it's only confusing for the imagination. It's not confusing for awareness and well-being in your body. So really stay grounded. Allow this to fall apart. Don't force, don't try to make it happen faster. Don't do this thing, because if you create tension, you create more problems. Instead, Allow it to happen, stay grounded in your body, use your breath to anchor you in this present moment, and explore how you can live life from a place of natural flow and natural impulses rather than by thinking all the time. So Kundalini is destroying the fake, is destroying the dream of being an individual, a separate person, separated from the cosmos, from the whole, from humanity. It's destroying the dream of me and the other, me and them, us and them. All this sense of separation. So as it do that, it will move through the different chakras and different layers within the body and expose them for what they are. And so you will realize that all your life you've been hiding, you've been pretending, you've not been as authentic as you thought you were. Which is great when you look at it. It's great because now your life is going to go and align perfectly. But first it has to deconstruct. And the problem is when we are a bit lost in this and a bit confused, we don't realize that the deconstruction is necessary. So we tend to resist. We tend to control. And that makes it much harder. And what's the point of resisting something that is fake in the first place? If it goes away, it was fake. But I know how hard it is, right? But it's really about surrendering your life, your personal life, surrendering your life to God, to life, to the universe. Yes, you, or who you think you are, is a thought and it's going to disappear. And before freaking out, realize that, see this, that you are not that in the first place. You are not a person in the first place. And that's what Kundalini is trying to reveal to you. And you might be wondering, but yes, but my life, it's my life and my life is falling apart. But no, that's the thing. It's not your life. This is the dream, to think that it's your life. Life is not personal. It's happening through you. So what about trusting, breathing, trusting? Because you know deep down, you know it's for the highest good. You have this in you. I don't even need to tell you. You have it already in you. This, even if it's just a small light, it's here. The knowing that it's for the highest good is going to be okay. Can you trust that so intensely, so strongly that you're completely willing to let go of all the rest? So as this happens, it's also very important to regulate your nervous system, because the nervous system can be really overwhelmed by this complete change and intense inner transformation. So if you don't have practices, I highly recommend you to practice and to sit on your yoga mat and do some body movements. Learn to breathe being in your body and calm down to regulate your nervous system so that you can really create this ground of safety, of security that is found not in the thoughts, not in the mind, but in being yourself right now, in the present, in your body, consciously. And that is your solid ground. Not the ideas of what I'm going to become and the future and what I must do. These are ideas. These are not safe anymore because you see that they are not real. So go in your body, regulate daily, have the daily practice, and from that place it's going to be easier. It's really a process of being willing to die. You will get through many deaths and rebirths during this process, and that's okay. That's part of life. Everything dies and gets reborn. Everything changes. That's a beautiful thing. There's nothing scary in changing. That's the ego tricking you. It's when you believe that change is dangerous. It's not dangerous. What's happening to you is not dangerous. It's a safe process, only if you are guided and you have practices and you understand what it is about. If you don't, it might be a little bit more tricky. But if you're watching this, it's already a great step. And I can also help you, so check the links in the description. So you only have two choices. Either you fight against the wave or you ride the wave. I highly recommend the second. It's going to be much easier. Just ride the wave, dare to explore and go on this adventure. And this will do you a lot of good. It will purify a lot of things. Let it crumble and remember you're always the solid ground of being. And that is safe. Take care.